This is more a video about a book, more on the collecting side, and then a future, maybe someday I can actually understand and learn from this book. This book is a classic in group theory, Finite Groups by Daniel Gorenstein, who's one of the three people who embarked on the second cleaning up of the massive proof over the finite simple groups, the proof of many proofs. And so, yeah, oh, is that a bug? Yeah, wow, that was a bug. Yeah, so I learned about Daniel Gorenstein in Livio's book, and I've made a video that will be published before this video about this popular science book about group theory, and it is mentioned somewhere in here the whole search for the sporadic groups, the monster group, yeah, all those things. And if you're interested about the story, there's tons of information on the web about the whole scanning for finite simple groups. An incredibly interesting story. So 1968, and I was trying to look in the back matter. Yeah, I think that's all that I know about the dates for the book. Okay, so then here goes the part for cell phones of the table of contents. Oh, actually, before I go there, I wanted to mention, I think I'm going to do the table of contents after I talk about the preface, because the preface says a lot about the level at which this book is aimed at. Yeah, this book, yeah, he says, you know, he's talking about Fight Thompson, all the different advances that have been made. Of course, you can stop this and read it. And then you see where he talks about the prerequisites. Well, he's talking about the book itself, but somewhere in here I was reading about the prerequisites. And basically, this is the kind of book that you would be able to fully understand after you've understood graduate level abstract algebra. So this is not like, oh, you read Gallian, now you can go and read this book. This is really an advanced group theory book. And you can stop this and read it completely the way that I've done it. Yeah. Okay, I'll zoom out and then go through the table of contents, which I believe I'm not going to zoom in for. Let me see. Yeah, so preliminaries, basic topics. So this is the basics. The basics of group theory are really assumed way in here. Yeah, I think when he says basic topics, they're basic topics at an advanced level, for sure. Representation of groups. Then character theory. Groups of prime order. Solvable and pi-solvable groups. Fusion, transfer, and p-factor groups. Again, I'm just reading this. This is way advanced for my level. Then p-constrained and p-stable. Groups of even order. Of course, the groups of odd order are excluded by Fight Thompson. Then applications. Yeah, so the book is extensive, of course, at this level. Yeah, simple groups of low rank. CELO groups. Yeah, I'm familiar with that. At least that I can read. Okay, so I'll show a little bit of the inside of the book. But again, this is an advanced book, for sure. Oh, here it is. This is what I was reading before. I'm sorry. Now I'm going to zoom this in because this is really what I was talking about before. Yeah. So elementary knowledge of linear transformations, theory of fields, basic properties of tensor products and vector spaces, modules. I mean, this is all, yeah, at the first year graduate level for algebra. That's the level that you're hitting at in this book. Yeah. And yeah. So again, he starts with the basic assumptions with a lot of graduate level books Not a lot. The ones that I have, I don't have a lot of them, but the ones I have usually do it this way. They start off with, hey, this is what you should know, and if you don't know this, you're in the wrong book, basically. Yeah, this is basic group theory. Silo. Some problems. Yeah, this is just a warm-up chapter. And again, I'm just showing you the book in case you're interested in either collecting it, or if you're at the level where you would be able to understand this material. But a large number of people who are into math are not going to be at this level. This is more, I mean, you'd have to be at least a second year PhD student to, based on what is being discussed here, to get into it. So the book's got problems, a fair number per chapter. And I'm just giving you a feel for what it looks like. I mean, there's not much else that I can say. Maybe someday. Fight's theorem. Then let's go to the back matter. Open problems. And then remarks on the classification. That's pretty cool. All the known finite simple groups, of course, A, 5 and above. Yeah, talking about the classification. Very interesting topic. Yeah, very interesting topic. Then a bibliography, sorry, references, and then articles. And I like that because then you can go and look up books, and then whoever has access to articles can do the articles separately. Symbols, and then an index. Yeah, there you have it.